Okay, today was a good day. 3 trades, 2 winners, 1 loser. 2 of the trades were on GILD. No, excuse me. 2 trades were on Lowe's and 1 was on GILD. GILD is GILD Science, and they've been moving a lot because I guess they're trying to come out with a coronavirus vaccine. But my first trade here was my most traditional of the day, I guess. So in pre-market, 200 was offering 200 and VWAP were aligned, and then you see it gets right at open and immediately is over top of those, so they're acting as support. And a few times it looks like it tries to test lower, but these moving averages on the 1 and 5 seem to hold pretty well. It went up, came back down, and I said, well, if I can get in at this 200, which is also pretty close to VWAP, I'll take it long. And it did dip down to there, so I took it long, scaled out my first couple scale outs pretty quickly because 71.50 was putting up some resistance. So in my mind there was a chance that was going to be, this is just going to be a small pullback, and this was going to become the larger trend at 71.50, so I was worried we might head down. So I took some risk off by taking some profit there. Luckily, it became obvious that this ascending triangle was going to be supported. It broke through, got to near the high of the day. I partialed out again. I held my last 10% of shares here, hoping that we would break through and go higher, but it didn't happen. So at right around VWAP, I got out, and so this was a really nice trade for me. First trade of the day, and pretty smooth. I haven't been trading that smoothly this week, but that one was nice. Alright, my next 2 trades came on Lowe's. The first was a loser, and the second one was me jumping back in after I stopped out the first time and getting a winner. So on Lowe's, what I liked about Lowe's was, one, I could short it. A lot of stocks, there weren't shorts available because the market's been so down lately that CMEG just doesn't have shorts on a lot of things. So part of why I was trading Lowe's is just because I could short it, and I thought there's a good chance the market may go through a rough patch today where I'd want to be able to be in a short. Lowe's, you see it tried down, bounced up, hit this 50 MA, fell down, crawled its way back up, false breakout of the 50 on the 1-minute chart, and then you see this huge bearish candlestick on the 5. So what I like is, not only is this a nice bearish trend there, but additionally on the 5-minute chart, this is a bearish engulfing crack. Now I was a little nervous to take it short here because I had the previous day close below me that I was worried about being resistance, and if you'll see, ultimately I did get stopped out one time as it bounced around and found its way. So I stopped out here. I just wasn't sure if it was going to go all the way back up to this 50 MA, and my share size was big enough to where I couldn't hold to the 50 MA. So I stopped out here because of that. So this is the losing trade of the day, but basically right after I stopped out, these MAs held. It started kind of held right here, so I took it short, and first partial was here around 118, so I got in right at 119, so $1 move for my first partial. And then I was hoping to get to here, low of the day. When it got to low of the day, it still looked pretty weak, so I didn't I resisted the urge to partial out there, and I was pretty patient. I let it get down to here, and on the daily there was a pretty big level around 116.50. So I got there and I wanted to see would it push through. It bounced back on me. I went ahead and got out at 117 for my last partial. So I'm really happy with this whole decision making process with these 2 trades and how everything went. Ultimately, the stock did go even lower, so I could have gotten more out of this trade. I could have got another $1.30 out of the trade, but this is honestly a lot of patience for me, so felt pretty good, had a good day.